Well, some Windsor students learned about music composition today. We'll follow a well-known Canadian composer into the classroom when we come back. Windsor is playing host to several young Canadian composers this week. Their visit is part of the 12th annual Windsor Canadian Music Festival. Today, the composers visited some area schools. And that's where our reporter Pat Jefflin caught up with a couple of them. And Pat's standing by now live with more. Hi, Pat.
Hi, Bob. Thanks very much. Well, this is a really exciting week in Windsor for music, especially if you love new music. Today, 5 Canadian composers fanned out across the city and went to local schools to give workshops to the kids.
Little clackety stuff, right? Remember what I was saying was that this was me at my kitchen table dropping everything I could find in my house and just recording it and layering it over and over and over and over again.
Composer Christien Ledroit demonstrates how he uses a computer and sound effects to create music.
Computer's rolling. Go ahead. Good. All right.
Ledroit believes it's important to make classical music relevant and part of the lives of young people.
I didn't know any composers when I was growing up. When I was in early high school, I thought I'd be reviving a dead art. I didn't realize that there were still composers living and working. All right, go ahead.
Until now, the music students have only studied composers who are long dead.
Now that they got to see somebody who was actually writing and actually got to take part in composing and his technique, and they got to be part of the creative process, I think that might have opened up something for some of them.
When I get older, I kind of want to drop things on the ground and record them now.
This is how Ledroit transforms the sound.
We're getting there, yeah.
His music is very different. My teenagers would be wanting to listen to it because it has like different noises and stuff. More like energetic kind of thing.
So when you go to a concert, which hopefully we'll go to on Friday night, and you're about to hear a bunch of new works, really you shouldn't know what to expect.
Composer Andrew Staniland brought his new music to a class at Kennedy Collegiate. This is a piece called Tapestry. The students follow along with the score.
It's very interesting to have a prominent Canadian composer come to our school, someone who's leading a new charge, futuristic charge of new music that we haven't heard before.
So, Bob, you can see the composers are very much alive, and they're here in Windsor. In fact, one of the 5 actually lives in Windsor, and he's the one who arranged for the others to come here.
Now, Pat, of course, we're hearing a bit of what they're doing in the classroom, but how can people hear the actual work of these composers?
Well, there's lots going on, and there are 2 concerts. One on Friday night with the Windsor Symphony. We'll be playing works by all 5 composers. And then on Saturday night, again, there'll be a concert, this time with the faculty ensembles playing. Both concerts start at 7:30, and they're at Assumption Chapel at the University of Windsor.
All right, lots of opportunities to see them. Thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
The CBC's Pat Jefflin live tonight.